Workers are one of the most fundamental units of society. Everyone is a worker who has their own profession, duty, or responsibility to perform. However, in this pandemic, the conditions for the workers have decreased, and the wage from their services are not ideal. It reached up to the point where most of them are forced to leave their professions and look for any available job, just to provide for their respective families. Let's take into account the frontliners in the present. They continue to work amidst high risks and poor working conditions. Even the sustenance for their services is low. This is a clear violation of their rights as workers and as human beings. The magisterial documents written by past popes have a clear purpose: to provide support for the working force no matter the time frame. They are guidelines that help workers achieve justice. So here are two quotes from the magisterial documents. Today, we see men trying to secure a sure food supply, cures for diseases, and steady employment. We see them trying to eliminate every ill, to remove every obstacle which offends man's dignity. They are continually striving to exercise greater personal responsibility, to do more, learn more, and have more so that they might increase their personal worth. And yet, at the same time, a large number of them live amid conditions which frustrate these legitimate desires. From Populorum Progressio. From what I've understood, we human beings are continuously striving to be the best that we can be. Alongside that, we're also trying to provide the best for other people as well. It is an accepted fact that progress here in this country is constantly increasing, yet the quality of life and living conditions have been doing the opposite. It is prevalent in our society that as economics and status grows, the harder it is to maintain and sustain the set quality of life we should be getting in the first place. For instance, professionals here in the country have studied way harder and longer than most of us and have exerted a lot of effort as well. Yet, their standard pay is low compared to the professionals from other countries. So how can they provide for their families? Where's the justice? So for the next quote, it is not for the church to analyze scientifically the consequences that these changes may have on human society, but the church considers it her task always to call the attention to the dignity and rights of those who work, to condemn situations in which the dignity and those rights are violated, and to help to guide the above mentioned changes so as to ensure authentic progress by man and society. From Laborem Exercens. It is our duty and responsibility as human beings to correct all the wrong deeds and mishap in our society. We should not turn a blind eye on the violation of rights and discrimination, especially on our workers, whose job is to provide us the best services possible. When we look into the frontliners in today's pandemic, it is a clear violation of their rights as humans and workers, where they are not being given appropriate pay, rest, security, or even compensation for everything they've been going so far. They risk their lives every day just to help the sick and the infected to contain the disease, yet the government doesn't do anything major for them. Even if they perform a strike in order to showcase their real working conditions, the government would still turn a blind eye on them. Their hypocrisy in praising the frontliners in front of media does not really match what they do for the people who risk their lives every day. And because this video is all about you, the frontliners in today's pandemic, I would like to offer all of you a message. To our beloved frontliners, we thank you for the service you have done for everyone in this country. Words cannot describe how grateful we are for people like you who risk their lives knowing the dangers and working conditions they experience every day. You all work with the risk of losing your lives to the disease, and you risk leaving your families, friends, and loved ones behind. Nevertheless, we would like to thank all of you from the bottom of our hearts for doing the best you can in healing and providing care for the infected and sick, and for fighting the COVID-19 and coronavirus for almost 2 years and counting. We all know how exhausted you are and how you all wanted to just drop everything and rest. Yet you keep on working.
We are definitely in awe and proud of your spirits and willpower to move on amidst this crisis. We hope that you find the rest you need and know that we are continuously praying for your conditions and safety.
We sincerely wish you all the best and thank you very much.